The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world, the harnessing of human nature to human needs. My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. We have, undoubtedly, certain finer fibers that enable us to perceive truths when logical deduction or any other willful effort of the brain is futile. But instinct is something which transcends knowledge. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. Our senses enable us to perceive only a minute portion of the outside world. To know each other, we must reach beyond the sphere of our sense perceptions. The gift of mental power comes from God, divine being, and if we concentrate our minds on that truth, we become in tune with this great power. I could only achieve success in my life through self-discipline, and I applied it until my wish and my will became one. Everyone should consider his body as a priceless gift from one whom he loves above. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. Intelligent people tend to have less friends than the average person. The smarter you are, the more selective you become. Antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. One's salvation could only be brought about through his own efforts. It takes curiosity to find your call to adventure. It takes courage to venture into the unknown, and it takes imagination to create your path. If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Our entire biological system, the brain, and the earth itself work on the same frequencies. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. ... I am part of a light, and it is the music. The light fills my 6 senses. I see it, hear, feel, smell, touch, and think. Though free to think and act, we are held together like the stars in the firmament, with ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. So astounding are the facts in this connection, that it would seem as though the Creator himself had electrically designed this planet. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. The scientific man does not aim at an immediate result. He does not expect that his advanced ideas will be readily taken up. His work is like that of a planter for the future. His duty is to lay foundation of those who are to come and point the way. We all make mistakes, and it is better to make them before we begin. I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. The feeling is constantly growing on me that I had been the first to hear the greeting of one planet to another. I hope this is the invention that will make war impossible. There is no subject more captivating, more worthy of study than nature. To understand this great mechanism, to discover the forces which are active and the laws which govern them, is the highest aim of the intellect of man. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs. The future, for which I have really worked, is mine. All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind. There is something within me that might be illusion, but if I would be fortunate to achieve some of my ideals, it would be on the behalf of the whole of humanity. We crave for new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. The individual is ephemeral. Races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. Thousands of geniuses live and die undiscovered, either by themselves or by others.